started 4-0 before the preseason finale loss to the Brooklyn Nets. D'Lo on the move in the paint, blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, nice move. That's what he does.
So that balance that he's got to walk, he's got to have the hardest job on the floor.
It'll be a fascinating year.
It's going to be great.
D'Lo. Last year of his contract as Kenrich Williams knocks down the three-pointer.
34, OKC took Jalen Williams out of Arkansas. Now, these rookies may be new to the organization, but Coach Dagnall told us that these guys came into training camp.
Good to see McLaughlin out there. Missed a couple of preseason games due to a shoulder injury. Trey Mann for three, off glass. I don't know if he called it.
One thing he's not going to be happy about is the defensive rebounding, which has been a problem for Minnesota for a while. 13 second chance points for this OKC Thunder team, which is in the scouting reports. J-Dub knocks that one down.
Slash tickets. Gilgeous-Alexander, nope, but he follows it and puts it through.
Minnesota led the league in three-point makes and takes, and also led the league in scoring last year.
Yes. Oh, there's a double block there. Quick pass, Gobert and the paint. Lou Dort, the strong hands. Approaching a double-double in the first half. Muscala for three. No. Rebound Gilgeous-Alexander. Another offensive board for the Thunder.
He's going to be in attack mode looking to score.
Oh, there's a feed. Timberwolves caught sleeping as Gilgeous-Alexander gets loose for the deuce. Can't connect. And there's a turnover. Fifth turnover for Minnesota leads to a Pokashevsky three.
He was an innovator in that he played that draw and kick game back in the early 90s. Spread the floor to shoot threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the finish in the paint. 12-point ball game. Gilgeous-Alexander sidelined for a month with the knee injury. Seen his first NBA action. Gilgeous-Alexander, he's had the hot hand. Feed inside, Omoruyi puts it in, and the Thunder lead, first of the night.
He comes into the game, knocks down the shot.
And Minnesota get a stop. Gilgeous-Alexander, the step back is good. Under 90 seconds to go in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander again. Now this cat can try the fadeaway on the double team. Bench didn't like that look.
Yeah, just a tough mid-range shot that was contested.
Yeah, they're going to talk that over.
The Boston Celtics did a tremendous job with their tribute to Bill Russell, too, last night. As Shai knocks it down again. And Jaden kind of turned his ankle a bit as he tried to contest that shot. He's trying to shake it off.
30 seconds. SGA, oh, strong finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander got it. Murray's inside, and he misses the lay-in. Pokashevsky with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander, and the dunk from the right side. Nikola Jokic, 27 in his first game at Utah, 26 last night. And Gilgeous-Alexander on a nice pass from Giddey. 18-11. Nuggets
brought that back to the right hand, right to the shot blocker.
Nuggets started 6 of 10 since they're 1 of 6.
Just the energy from the adrenaline of the start and the crowd, it kind of worn off a little bit. Now you got to find your play.
Corner three, Muscala knocks it in. 5 to shoot, Gilgeous-Alexander. Bruce Brown is on him. And that's a nice move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Brown on the back cut. Bones has it. Might have been able to take the baseline there. Now Bones in the lane, floated up, no. Brown pokes it out. Might have been able to take the baseline there. Now Bones in the lane, floated up, no. Brown pokes it out. Gilgeous-Alexander rolls it home. Correct. 5 team fouls. Jokic is looking for an offensive foul, but he's not going to get it.
And as poorly as that offense played, I don't know if it can be any worse.
No,
right?
no. Giddey for 3. Good-looking young player. Murray with the save. No, it goes to Robinson Earl.
Michael's got to get down. Yeah, he's floating a little bit.
Wow, Oklahoma City is shooting the lights out.
I was just called another.
My son just got to go out there with Rocky throwing football. It was great. Baisley's probably the better rebounder. Now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Porter trying to hang with him. And that's a hell of a play. Has not made a 3 in 10 attempts. Oh, a poke.
He was going to pass to Joker. He jumped up and left it.
Gilgeous-Alexander in deep. Muscala, good shooter, isn't he?
Yeah, but what you got to do is maybe you just come down with it or grab it.
Brown. Murray picked up by Muscala. Murray, long range. Off the heel. You want to have your guards be great free throw shooters. So important in close games. Muscala straight away. And he rattles home another 3. Nikola Jokic with 11 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. His second triple-double as Gilgeous-Alexander rolls home.
If they'd have counted blocks,
No, I think Oscar said, hey, if I'd known that triple-doubles are that important, I could have done them all the time.
Yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander trying to back in against Brown.
That's a good shot. See, that's good defense, good challenge, and that's just a scoring machine.
They don't have great size on this Oklahoma City team. Gilgeous-Alexander knocks in another one.
That's a heck of a move.
Gilgeous-Alexander gets another one.
See, he's just getting down to about 10 feet. That's all he wants.
Get guys different starts as Powell goes coast to coast, not able to finish. This is what the Thunder want, to get out in transition.
Shai accelerates, gets to his spot, pulls up, high archer. We got our first bucket of the game. Have faced some big bodies, obviously, with Jokic, Gobert, and Karl Anthony Towns. SGA, that's easy for him. They try to drive, pulls up again, and he's got himself another stop on a dime, mid-range jumper. This is Covington from the outside, and Shai takes it away from Zubac. Back and forth we go here in the first quarter. Shai not going to miss that one. The pretty scoop and score.
Coach Dagnall told me that this has been a very encouraging sign because the offensive glass has been a big area of emphasis for this group, and as a smaller team.
On Sunday against Minnesota, 21-16 Thunder lead on a 9-2 run. Shai once again finds himself open, and he's going to knock that down right near the free throw line. Energetic first quarter so far. Wall's pass. Deflection from Shai. Here is Kennard driving hip to hip, went up with the right hand. He got denied from behind.
There's that double team coming on Shai. That's the first time we've seen that.
Man pulls up for the 3 and drills it from the outside.
So,
a punching bag out there.
So kudos to the Thunder players, who are taking charge up at the pro level.
Shai, and he had man draped all over him, didn't matter.
You can't coach that. You just saw it, folks. You just got to do it.
Shai does the exact same thing, except this time he kicks it out to a wide open man 3.
Officials have really let that kind of play out on both ends.
And Muscala wasting no time. First shot of the third quarter, and he is now 2 for 9. See Shai, just spun right away. Zubac's hand in the face, and Shai shows that soft touch on the fadeaway. He had to use the full fade on that one because the extension from Zubac, that ball got poked away from behind. They hit ahead to Shai. It's a 2-on-1. Nice little Euro step to Shed. Powell.
He was one of those guys, a terrific block. No foul on the play at the rim. Zubac.
Zubac's complaining all the way down the floor, and there's a Shai spin, bank home.
The Clippers in the paint.
And there's another sloppy LA miscue. Shai's going to dump it off. This will be an easy slam for Baisley.
As the Thunder were up 6 at halftime.
Someone's going to have to take a shot. It's Kennard, and he didn't get it up. It's going to be a 24-second violation. This is the biggest lead of the game at the the 4:45 mark of quarter number 3. It's going to grow a little more on that pretty high-low action. SGA on the dive of Poku. There is Pokuševski. Swings around for the 3, no good. JRE got it off in time. Kenrich rips it away. Someone's going to have to put it up at Shai straight away. Count it.
I was holding my breath the entire time. Stop you wanted. This leads to a transition opportunity.
And swings it down to Shai. Catch fire 3 from the corner. That is good.
He's one of those guys who's had some big games for the Clippers, but right now, the Clippers are just struggling to score the basketball, and this is back to the business at hand.
Came over on the 7-footer. He wasn't ready for it. Shai to Wiggins, who is going to cap off the night. And we are underway. Thank you for being with us. Thunder basketball here on Valley Sports Oklahoma. SGA trying to go at Zubac. So much efficiency the other night. Picks up right where he left off. A little up and under.
And downhill. There's that switch right there again.
Something that Mark Daigneault referenced after the game. The Thunder needing to be quick with their actions against that switching defense. There's a quick layup by Dort on the left side. Been patiently waiting. Then he telegraphed the pass intended for George as it was taken away by SGA. Another turnover. And how about the left-hand flick? He makes it look easy.
Thunder with a fresh 14 seconds. That clock was down to 5 seconds.
Oh, Trey Mann, a little step back. So silky smooth from the outside. He can gobble up rebounds and in a hurry. You got to run Kennard off the three-point line. Wanted to get it right back, but a little give and go action instead. He turns it over. Ball sent ahead, and Dort's going to have the easy jam on the release. And we see a energy-filled rebound from Darius Bazley. Another stop against this Clippers offense. Pokuševski running the floor, knifing his way, keeping that ball high for the finish.
Head coach Mark Daigneault was talking about that the Thunder have to play with.
Oh, Shai, pretty move, can't pay it off at the end. But a fresh 14, finds himself open for 3. He's usually ranked up near the top in terms of field goal percentage on the season. Him and Gobert. Shai, mid-range, automatic.
Team Olajuwon won back-to-back titles in the 94-95 season, I believe. He was terrific.
I got good intel as Shai freshly inserted into the game. That's the second time he's done it in the third quarter. Dort coughs it up, and it rolls out to Shai. So the Thunder keep the basketball. Dort drives in, another left-handed layup. Good defense with him step for step.
Absolutely, partner. Without fouling, too. Clippers already with those 15 free throw attempts. No problem. What worked a couple of nights ago or last night may not work tonight.
Yeah, that blueprint isn't always going to be the exact same. Shai, boy, he had his back to the basket, then spins away from Batum right at the rack.
Have been fighting to keep that lead.
Every possession gaining importance is Shai, and he's still able to get it home. 3 has been such an asset for the Thunder on the night, shooting at 44%. Great steal by Shai, poking it away from Powell. He will take it in, and the scoop and score.
Yeah, he got hit on the arm, too.
When he puts the ball on the deck, has been tonight.
Yeah, he's had a lot of hard drives to the basket.
He's the Clippers' leading scorer. There's the kick out. Poku, catch fire 3. He's got himself another one. Dort will fire it. Cross court. The Thunder been snapping that ball around all night. Shai, another step back. Not going to miss that one.
Running the other way. Pokuševski challenges the shot by Luka. Offensive rebound, Dallas. Slithering into the basket, Powell. He's used to receiving passes from Luka. He makes a pass to Luka, and he misses inside. And using your peripherals, finding Dorian Finney-Smith. But Finney-Smith misses the corner 3, and then Gilgeous-Alexander in and out, dribble and to the basket.
One of the best in the league, Mark, I'll say, in the open court.
That looked like a guy going through an obstacle course, man.
It was something else to look at. Oh, and so is that. That is a finish with the giant killer over Powell. The start that he's off to this year, leading the league in scoring at over 36 points a game. That was his first 2, a many more tonight. Trey Mann, he scores. That's right.
Yeah,
a bunch of them.
For assists.
And nobody care about assists. But I mean, now you can get an assist if you can do all of that. Stretching up and going on and still be okay.
Gilgeous-Alexander, another basket.
He's so comfortable in the paint.
That's attack on Kendrick Williams.
Jeremiah Robinson-Earl is in the game. You got Aaron Wiggins. Fires a pass over to Gilgeous-Alexander. Soft touch shot.
Shai trying to get around that big body of Doncic. Dort will drive on Finney-Smith, and off balance, still got it up over the rim.
They better not start letting him do that stuff. Then it's way over.
As hard as Oklahoma City had to work for their first basket, that's how easy.
Throughout the years since Luka's been here.
To use a corporate America buzzword, Luka and Dwight have synergy.
Alone with the basketball. Very clever player.
Well, part of it is his size. He's listed at 6'7", and Baisley is going to slam that one down with authority. 27 years old, Bishop would wave 4 times. Shai's going to spin right into that and one.
Cleat is the roll man. Luka's wraparound pass went off his hands. Gilgeous-Alexander heads the other way. Jalen Williams in transition. He finishes.
This time Dallas gets back. 5 guys waiting for Shai to make his move. Baisley goes right around Doncic, goes with the right hand and scores.
Gilgeous-Alexander picked up his dribble in the lane. They need to pick up his dribble in the lane. With multiple made threes in this game. OKC in front on the shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. First time that the Thunder have led in the second half. Cut pass by Luka, stolen by Oklahoma City. This is where they're at their best. Now a timeout with 1:07 left in the third quarter.
Thunder still want to execute here with 4:40 left. Shai spinning, still got it up, and hits the rim 4 times.
Right on line for sure.
Another quick basket. Timeout Dallas. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the slam dunk.
Couldn't get the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds a cutter at the basket. And it's blocked by Finney-Smith, but Gilgeous-Alexander got it back and scores high off the glass. A 3 from the corner. It's no good. There's a loose rebound. It's tipped all the way out to the center court jump circle where Gilgeous-Alexander has it again. He drives, he stops, he shoots, he scores. 3-point game. 6. You know he wants to attack. Trying to stop it. Gilgeous-Alexander, an absolutely ridiculous finish.
He's got it right now.
That'll help. Took his eye off the ball. Isaiah Joe at the end of the shot clock.
What?
You got to keep this guy out of the...
Take your time and get the shot you want.
That's absolutely right. Work a good shot. Shai was stopped mid-range, pulls up, and gets it to go.
And they weathered this storm here psychologically as the Thunder now 2 of their first 10. Gilgeous-Alexander, Western Conference Player of the Week, as Grant mentioned at the top.
Joker throughout the game, but G, you hit right on the head. He's playing point center right now in this first quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander, pretty step back. The free agent addition, some of the guys that they acquired in the offseason, of course, Murray back. Can Jokic potentially win it for a 3rd straight year as SGA extends and this run continues now for the Thunder?
3 losses, he's averaging 22, and the 4 wins, he's averaging 7.5. That doesn't seem quite correct. So inside, weaving his way.
KCP in the corner, they feed the post. Jeff Green into the game for the first time. It's knocked away. Gilgeous-Alexander. This is what he's done early part of the season and then the finish. Grant, he is playing maybe the best basketball of his career.
Living in the paint and being aggressive.
Boy, what interior defense. Gordon turned back.
And these last 2 possessions, you see the Thunder responding after that timeout with stellar defense.
13th made 3 for Denver. You saw KCP a little bit hobbled. Shai Gilgeous. See the points in the paint. Murray, top of the circle, won't go, and the rebound controlled by the Thunder. Final 60 seconds, boy. Gilgeous-Alexander.
First possession, start the 3rd quarter.
Let's check in with Paris.
Thanks, Chris. Well, obviously, Denver's 3-point shooting has been the biggest factor so far in Denver's 71 points of offense. And
they play hard, they play the right way, and they compete, which is OKC Thunder basketball.
Muscala misses Baisley. Unable to put home the putback, and then it's Gilgeous-Alexander dropping a hammer.
That was like on 2 Oklahoma City Thunder defenders. Wow. But to your point about this young team and its potential, I love that comparison. Rebuilding, it's only been 2 drafts, 2 years since they started this process. Right. And already, you know, some teams who go down that road can be in the abyss for many, many years. Turnovers and out in transition, which lead to open three-pointers, as Brown, whose name is spelled Braun, but pronounced Brown.
Something that they have to be very careful on, monitoring his minutes, as Jokic, you see his triple-double tonight. He's got a dozen points. Gilgeous-Alexander with a quick answer. That has a lot of people in this town, Grant, excited.
Oh, very excited. Obviously the rebuild, but to see this young team coming together is SGA. They'll be better, stronger, and sharper by the end of the season.
Gilgeous-Alexander has to hurry. Dort fires, corner 3, got it.
And we're seeing that here early.
Splash Mountain on the offensive end. Smash Mountain on the defensive end. Brook with the block. Giddy on the transition and draws the foul. It's the first on Brook.
So Javon Carter gets the start on SGA initially.
That's what he does. Gilgeous-Alexander, mid-range, that is his comfort zone. And he was subbed out with 7:29 left to play. That's after hitting his first 3 shots from 3. Love to get back in there. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander starting to heat up.
On the offensive glass, got a real soft touch inside.
From straight away. All these subs got to keep them straight.
Or we get it 3 seconds. Either or.
He's got 4 points here tonight. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, they count the 2. He just barely beats the buzzer.
You know, and so I mean, my point is that he needs to break. He needs to regenerate. But he's played so hard these first 8 games, played so exceptionally well. He's played more minutes, 33.5, that he's played in 5 years. He's shooting about 27 times a game, and you factor in the free throws, the rebounding, the assists, the great defense.
If you were to look at the Bucks' schedule,
quick rip through.
Step back. SGA.
He's going to keep firing it up. He's going to.
For a team, the Thunder likes to turn over opponents. Very good at it. Generate a lot of points off turnovers. Surge is too strong. By the way, has 5 3-point makes. So 5 for Javon and 5 for Grayson.
There's your guy again. You talked about your marveling at his ability to get in the paint, get that shot off. Here they come.
3-point shots are falling in the final few minutes here of the third.
Jaden Ivey flashes. Ball batted away. Shot clock was still plenty on it.
Bogdanovich's first field goal of this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander sends it and scores it on the other end.
Nice work on the glass. It's everybody's responsibility, especially when you're a bit short-handed down there.
Fighting his way to the lane. Now Luke ends Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander stops and fires. Fills it up. That's not in the paint, but that's 2 more in the scorebook.
For OKC, both of them paid a price. Williams. Welcome back.
Boyan blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander 3 times. Killian Hayes gets the pass, gets to the paint, stripped. Muscala has the basketball and the whistle blows. We're tied at 21. Gilgeous-Alexander with a shot, hits it and draws another foul. Special meaning. Killian got 1. OKC by 5. Little leaning. Glasser goes. Gilgeous-Alexander against Cage. To the basket cutting. Can't score it. It rolls away. Off the rim to Gilgeous-Alexander. He wants to drive it. He does. He lays it up. He lays it in. Off iron. Rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander. Way ahead to Josh Giddey, reverses and scores. It's 60-44. He has 8, 5 seconds to play in the half. Gilgeous-Alexander to the basket, got it blocked, gets it back, scores it, and draws a foul.
Cade Cunningham used the strength to get Dort off of him on that last drive.
Gilgeous-Alexander, sweet touch, and he sticks it. Everybody knows enough about him because he plays in Oklahoma City, but hey, this guy is beyond big time. Foul, but counts to 3. And the Pistons have the lead on Jaden Ivey's triple. Gilgeous-Alexander gets a deuce back on the other end. Screen from Muscala. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it to Kenrich Williams. They're running out of shot clock. His shot is right down the middle.
He just atoned for those 2 free throws.
Yeah, he sure did. In a race to the rim, Gilgeous-Alexander blocked by Jalen Durham. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it back, top side to Muscala, and he triples.
Man, in that case, you almost wish he'd made the deuce.
Gray man against Killian. Trying to go baseline on him and can't, draws a double team. Gilgeous-Alexander drives Cade, scoops and scores. Gilgeous-Alexander with a score.
What a back cut, too.
Yeah. Again, short with the basketball. Bounces to Muscala. Muscala with a shot, banks it in.
Oh, no.
Tapped outside, though. He'll get it back. Clock at 12. Gilgeous-Alexander. Jumper, yes.
Wow, what a soft touch.